I was born in the early 2000s, which means that when I gained sentience, I was probably in the 2007s, 2008s. So I remember playing on the Game Boy Advance and systems newer than that. So I never really caught a lot of the earlier wacky stuff, including the Nintendo Power Glove. So I wanted to take an unbiased third-party look at the Power Glove without being nostalgic for it, because I wasn't alive then. I've gathered A, B, D-pad, select and start, are exactly what they say they are. I've done a little bit of research, and I have read that these two are ultrasonic sensors, which means they use high-frequency sound that we can't hear to basically echolocate where the controller is, and you need sensors on the TV for the sound to receive and be like, hey, yeah, that's how far you are. Center recenters the controller. That's pretty simple. Any basic VR controller has that one. I don't know what this top control deck does. Perhaps you could tell me in the comments. That's my naivety with these things. Quick disclaimer about this specific glove. I have received it as a gift at my local GameStop, of which I work. And I don't know if it works. The guy had bought an NES. He did. He traded it into us. And he didn't have the sensors for it, nor did he have a game for it. So, I just know that this is an official Power Glove. I know that the rest of his accessories worked. So if we are going based off of whatever else he had, we know that this works. That's just a wild guess though. Although I don't have an NES, I don't have the sensors, and I really don't feel like buying them for the sake of just testing what is reportedly a really bad accessory. So I'm probably going to take it to a specialty store who most likely has these parts on hand to test this system for me, or test this controller for me. But unknowns aside, what I do know is that I am in it for a bit of restore work on this. When I got it, the foam pads, which are now residing in the bottom of the hand here, were affixed to the back here using purely what at one point was glue, but now it's nothing, but it was grease. I had used Goo Gone. I let it sit on the grease for about what is now grease for about 10 minutes, and then using a microfiber cloth, it came off real easy. So that's clean. I'm probably going to use some low density, high thickness EVA foam, the cosplay stuff, and I've kept the foam pieces because they will help me on where to put the holes, kind of using them as a master die. I want to make the pieces as close to original as possible. I have a Dremel, and I have a couple bits on it that'll help me do that. But I need to figure out what kind of foam would be best. I want something that's durable, but I don't need something that's like military road tough. Despite making sure it works, it's probably never going to be used other than a display item. So I don't know. Like I said, I'll probably stay with low density, high thickness EVA foam. Other than that, I don't really much to say about it. I would have more to say had I been able to test it, but I haven't been because I don't have the system. I actually didn't want to make this video, and here is a text chat with my friend stating that I specifically did not want to cover the NES Power Glove because it had been done a million times and it's almost mainstream. But when Guy came in, gave this to me, I thought, well, I might as well make a review on basically the aesthetics and what's going on with mine specifically. then I figured, you know what, why not? I mean, I've got it now. I won't have to go out of my way to buy one. I think if it actually worked the way it was intended, it was going to be really sick. And I actually am kind of excited to see if mine works or not, but that's going to have to wait until a day I have the patience to deal with this old, outdated software. Without further ado, I'll see you guys next time. This video is probably going to be very unedited, other than some music. But I am currently working on a script for a video. There will be a couple videos between this one and that one, but it's going to be a surprise. That one's going to be scripted. Unlike this one is not. I had to redo this video a couple times. But hopefully you subscribe, leave a comment. It really helps me out. And next time I am covering something else Nintendo related, but something hopefully a little more fun and functional.